Good morning.
Good morning.
So, as you can see, we're in the bathroom and we're about to start sorting out the shower tray. So, so we're just going to go through the motions of working out the waste and the fittings that will go for the waste through. We've got our well gulper, which Dave's got hold of at the moment.
I thought you were going to say Dave's the well gulper.
The well gulper, if you don't know, as many people will know, that is a pump which basically pushes out the water from the shower. Because it's low, the shower, you can't have it going straight out your side of your boat because it'd be too low. So you have a well gulper which pumps the water out of your shower waste and then out into the canal. So anyway, we're just getting ourselves all organised because we need to buy some bits and pieces to connect it all up. So yeah, so that's the task for today.
Plumbing.
Plumbing.
Yeah.
Our favourite.
Yes.
Yes.
Certainly not mine. I hate plumbing. Anyway.
And I'm decorating as usual.
Yeah.
Wrong, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do a
It's
little
just
show of it.
well,
What
just
have you done? You put your second coat on the wall down there.
done the second coat down there, and it's had 3 coats in the wardrobe now. I'm just sanding the woodwork, ready to.
Changes it again, doesn't it?
Just a continental quilting paint, isn't it?
Yeah, just a
Changes
bit.
the room, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah. That was a big moment for me when I got my own room. After
Yeah.
living in a metal box, then you've got your own little area where you can go and you don't have to keep putting the bed up every night. Just being able to finish work, have a wash and get straight into bed instead of having to assemble it all.
Oh, this bed has been. It's made such a difference to us. Yeah, definitely. Not being on that blow up bed.
You're doing hours work before you start work. aren't you?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, very true. Right then.
Right, that's that one.
Yeah.
So what's the first? What are you doing first then?
Well, first I've just
Cut a big hole in the boat.
first thing this morning I made this shower tray.
Yeah, I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning making the shower tray.
No, well, I've just done it. I've just smoothed the edges around the waste hole
Yeah.
there, just so it's nice and smooth. Because sometimes you get a little bit of a rough edge. So I've just made sure that's nice and smooth. We're just going to place this down, and then we'll obviously work a cut out into the floor, and then we'll be attaching the actual shower waste itself. So you can see how low the shower waste is. It's very different to your normal type because you've got no room to play. So you have
Yeah.
this, like, oh, it's got a nice filter and stuff in there, isn't it?
Yeah, I was just looking at it. It's a one-way return valve as well.
Is it?
Yeah, look, the water can't return.
Oh yeah.
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 Got like a
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, could be. Yeah, people won't be able to pee in the hole in the side of the boat.
Well, that is definitely a good thing.
Yeah. Stay there. And that just screws in like that. That's okay, it's strong enough.
Yeah, look, your hole was pretty. You know the hole you did flood is pretty much spot on.
Yeah, I'm good.
Where? Oh yeah, look, Dave did a hole. He
Did a
drew
drawing when we did the
and
design
look, it's
of it.
pretty much spot on before we even got the shower.
So I've done that this morning.
He did that at 3 o'clock this morning. Yeah.
While I was out busy making the
Yeah.
shower tray.
Well, that's alright. So I was going to go in there like that. I reckon you'll go on slight angle like that. Just wondering how far back we want that. We want that gulper back a little way, don't we?
Yeah.
What are you thinking? Can't have it there because the.
We need.
Oh, we can get them out there, can't we?
Yeah, but will I get that? Yeah, it needs to be there, doesn't it? Because
Certainly
I'll need
needs
to get that
over,
on.
wouldn't it? Yeah. That's what I was wondering whether we.
Hang on, and we've also got this pipe to go in as well, so it can't go too low.
Yeah, that one there should come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that one there's got to come out of there, hasn't it? Oh, get clipped in there.
Yeah.
This is, the more you do, the more difficult it is to video.
Did you see the tiles that they're
Oh yeah,
doing?
these are the tiles that we've chosen for the shower. They're just basic metro tiles, the beveled edge, and we're just going to grout them with the ebony grout in between, sort of 1950s style.
Yeah. We've worked out our shower enclosure.
Yeah.
And we've worked out our shower as well. We haven't got them yet though.
Yeah, we'll get those next time hopefully.
Well, I don't think we'll get the shower enclosure yet, will we?
Well, as and when, yeah.
Might wait a little bit longer.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, that's going to work, I think.
Is it? Well, that's a good thing. Well, I suppose my first job is to make you guys a coffee.
Right. Yeah, so whereabouts is that going to go now?
I reckon yearly, right there.
Is that pipe going to be in the way then?
Well, that pipe's going to go up to the hot water, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we
But
what
what-
you sort of like,
So what
we're
stage are we
going to do
going
that,
to
but I'm going to go up here
Yeah,
and then
so
under the shower,
what I'm saying,
under the
so-
shower.
So we need to, that needs to be positioned so it's not in its...
Now you come up there,
here,
look.
won't it?
You come up there like that. Look.
Yeah.
That
Is that
one's
going to
there.
make it easy enough to get that...
That one there
panel?
comes up there. That's a pretty thing there. And then that one will come in and around there, like, something like that, if you know what I mean. That's got to go to the shower there, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that.
Shower's going to be here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So have we got...
Or we can go under that pump. We can go under the pump
I'm wondering...
like that. Oops, sorry, Lee.
I need to get our company in there. I can't
Like
see.
that.
Yeah,
I think it's better to come in front of him because you can hit the pump house. I think we
Apologies
put
if
that
you
one
can't
there.
see what's going
That
on
comes
here,
up there,
but
and then that's going to go.
it's not easy to video.
Right, yeah.
That'll come up there like that,
Yeah.
and then it'll come over to here.
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to go.
I can't quite see, but is that pump
If you
clear
come-
of that
If you
access
come
panel?
on where thing is there,
You
you
come
go
up
down
with
there. See now?
Yeah.
Right?
And we're clear of that access panel, are we, with the pump?
Yeah, but I think the access panel will come up even if the pump is.
Oh, will it?
Yeah, because it comes up here. You can lift this up and it will slide it in under the pump.
Oh, okay.
So like where you got the.
Where's the... Hang on, I'll get it here.
Yeah, he's against the wall like that, and he
Yeah.
pumps there.
Yeah.
We come up like that.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah,
Yeah. 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 That's fine.
so that's not a problem there.
Oh, okay.
But the only thing we don't want, yeah,
Sorry, is the pump going to be out there or is it going to be behind the cupboard?
Oh, yeah, the cupboard's here.
yeah.
So it'd be
it'd
behind
in
there. Yeah,
Yeah, it won't
okay.
be on show.
Okay.
It'll be in there like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
We can have
it'll
it
be well
wherever
behind there.
But it depends where. Yeah, well, yeah. So maybe there will do. We don't want to bend that one. So we can do 90 degree there, but we don't really want to do a 90 degree if we can help it. I think we'll get away with that, don't you? Like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that'll be good there. Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, because this hot's not going any further than the shower anyway,
No,
is
it's
it?
just-
So we haven't got to worry about that, have we?
terminates there.
Yeah, and the coal can just be teed up straight up, can't it?
Yeah,
So that's no
you just
problem.
Chop that one
Yeah, yeah,
into that one up to there.
yeah.
Hope you've all noticed Dave's had a very smart new haircut.
Some Greek guy did
Some Greek guy did it apparently.
Down in Northampton in the shopping precinct, really
Yeah.
good,
Yeah.
really good.
it. Sorry, can't plug who it was.
Mind you, he might not be there now because what he charges, I reckon he's gone on holiday.
You've paid for his Maldives holiday, have you, Dave?
Yeah, that's it. I reckon. Yeah, so that'll do that. So that's that. So we just got, I think, a 4-inch hole through there will do that.
Yeah.
And we need a length of 40 mil, reduced down to 20 mil, and then fit the flexi pipe there. We're going to want some 20 mil pipe clips, or whatever that size is. It's 25, is it? That there?
So
three
what's it? Does it say on it?
There it is.
Does it say on it? No, I haven't got a pick. I've just noticed this writing on that one. So it's
Is that the one you got for Paul that time, Lee?
19 by 25. This is.
25, yeah.
Is that the one you got
That's
for Paul that
25.
time?
25 mil.
Are these the pipes you got
yeah.
for Paul? Yeah.
Get a couple of 25 mil pipe clips, just so we can clip that to the wall.
Yeah. I've got Jubilee clips, so I'm right for those.
Yeah.
Just if I've got
25
anything.
mil.
No, we'll only have. Yeah, this is the same pipe that we got on the water tank.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's good that you can use it.
This is off what we got for the breather.
Is that what we got from Midland Swindlers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep calling them that, we might get done. You know?
I know.
Trade description thing.
Midland Diddlers.
Diddly doos.
So we won't be using any of the big stuff then, will we?
No.
No. We're just
That
going
would be for the sink, maybe. Your sink waste there.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah, no,
galley.
what I mean is we're not going to be using it on the out
shower,
here. We're going to go straight down to this size, aren't we?
Yeah.
To reduce
Right,
it.
they make these lads a
40 mil
coffee
into
before
that,
they
yeah.
start.
Yeah. Why is it going so? It's a battery.
Yeah,
it's a battery.
Doing this with that drill like that. We're like, he said, I can't get it to go any deeper. And he cut that deep in the concrete, yeah? And it was just rubbing it up against the inside of there. It wouldn't go through because the concrete was like that. They had to break up the concrete and then...
Just to show you that Lee was drilling here and he couldn't get any further, and they both went, "Oh my God, please no, it's not the steel beam there."
It's not as easy as that though.
And then we realised it's ballast under there, so we're hoping it's just
I'm pretty
ballast.
sure when before we laid that ply down, we looked, didn't we? We said that, didn't we? Would you say steel beam is up over there?
They're here, and where you're.
One
Yeah,
there.
where the
That's
thing.
You sure ain't one in there?
No, it's definitely not one here, because it's
They go
perfect
that way,
width.
obviously, yeah.
Yeah, but I've got to try and get this out now, haven't I?
I thought you'd taken it out actually.
Well, I had taken loads out, but I
I
thought,
don't think you've taken it out up to there, have you?
Still some more to take out.
oh fuck.
Lee, beep,
Beep beep.
beep, beep.
I put a batten in.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
What are you going to do?
Kick his ass. Right, okay, that's got to come out then.
Oh no! The whole thing's got. Oh, Lee! It's all your fault.
What's in under there, Lee?
It's I put a bit of 2x2 batten across to stop the ballast from moving.
Can that come out?
That's quite a bit of ballast to come out on. I can't remember how I put it in.
Oh gosh.
I've screwed. I would imagine I've screwed it down into the metal joist across.
I'll tell you what you can do. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, I'll get away with that maybe.
It comes to the ballast. I think it comes to about here.
Right. Then you've got a batten in there, of course, there.
Somewhere along there,
And
yeah.
that goes from there across to there.
Yeah, would have done.
Right, okay, no problem.
I would think. Put your arm in, see what you think.
Ah, yeah.
Do you know what I think I did?
There it is.
What I done?
There.
I'd forgotten to take where that space is there. I'd forgotten to take into account that we were going to have that space there.
No problem. Right,
That's
have
what
you
I've
got a
done.
bit of stick about? Got a bit of stick about that long?
Because we moved it all over, I'd forgotten to take into that amount away from the shower.
Yeah.
That's what I've done.
Right. That's that.
So the first problem of the day.
That's that. There.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Mm.
I've forgotten that we were moving it out.
That's on this line here, isn't it, somewhere?
So this is the problem. This bit of batten that Lee's put, it's underneath the floor here to
You know what I
secure
did?
the ballast.
I'd forgotten that we were bringing the shower out from the wall to there. So when I redid it,
Yeah.
it's exactly that amount.
Yeah, you've done the 800 off the wall, not
Yeah.
plus the 400. Yeah, it's nice, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. And then we got another batten here, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That needs fixing as well.
Yeah, we only did temporary, I think.
Yeah. What I'm thinking, Lee, is if we cut... We got a batten there, haven't we?
Yeah.
It goes across there.
Can we not just cut the board?
I'm just wondering whether we can go under the batten, but we've got to get the ballast out, innit? That's the problem. Yeah. Why not do that? Why not do that? We'll cut across the board here, take this board up, take out what stuff we need and relay it.
Mm.
And we can sit back on that batten.
Yeah.
Because the pipe will go below the batten, won't it? Because
Yeah.
but no, it won't, will it? But we can make it go below the batten. We put them in like that. We could do a 9, no, I don't want to do that. I'll do a 35 maybe, like that.
Yeah.
Do a 35 degree down under the batten and out there.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's alright, no
Yeah.
problem. Right.
Okay, so they've taken the ballast out now. They've decided that the waist that they got was too shallow, so we're going to put this back for now and pop out to tool station later and get another waist. So what have you decided to do for now? In the meantime?
We're going to chop up some CLS later on. For the,
Oh no, that's well.
push,
Clear a bit.
push him in a bit. That's it.
But anyway, that's got round that problem.
It's clear of that.
Yeah.
Easy.
Fucking brilliant. Change it to rubber.
So Lee and Dave have just come back from shopping and they've got a different waist,
That's good.
which
Still
is,
lubricate that one when you put that
Yeah.
one in.
Yeah.
it's deeper, isn't it, Dave? This one?
It's because this one here is on the bottom of the waist fitting.
Yeah.
We got to go under that beam there, see? So
Yeah.
what that's going to do is, that's going to go in the shower,
Yeah.
like that, and then we can cut a little bit out of that beam and get it through. But with the other one, this was at the top
Oh,
here.
okay, yeah.
So that runs along on top of the floor, which means we'd have to cut a strip out all the way along the floor to get it in, yeah? That sits like that then.
Did you say that's the same as your one that
Yeah,
you've got?
identical to the one I got,
Oh,
yeah.
good.
Yeah, tool station do 2 types. That's the expensive one, and then there's a cheap one. Don't go for the cheap one. It's cheap and nasty.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good quality waist fitting. That.
It's
Yeah.
saying that this fitting
Plus, it keeps 15 ml water in the bottom.
Yeah.
So you don't get any back smells. And I know everybody says, well, you don't get back smells on a boat, but there's still water left in the pipe. And if you went on holiday and come back, that water's going to smell.
Yeah.
So you still get.
Yeah.
But that stops it because it's. You've got the water in there.
That's saying that you should come out down, but we won't be able to do that, will we?
No,
Not to
we
that
can only
angle.
we can only go down a little.
Yeah.
What we'll do is that one will face down just a touch like that.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because we're sucking the water out of there.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, it's not gravity, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Enjoy. It's always the same. You undo it, do it like that, and it drops and it goes and it rolls in under the floor. And then you've got to get your head down in between the things and get a bit of wire to fish it all out. And that. So if you glue it or silicone it to that, yeah, that's good. When you tighten it up, if there's any bits where there ain't a bit of glue, it's designed to seal against this type of finish. Yeah. It's not stopping you from tightening it up.
Just goes. Yeah.
And it just screws in like you don't have to do 1,000 pounds pressure. Just nick like that, and it's okay. What causes the problem is when this goes there, and that's out there, and that bends down, and you get that, and that's where the water leaks out.
Yeah,
That's the whole. It's
a really
it's an
fiddly
education.
job.
Yeah,
It's such a
it
fiddly
can be
job
a pain in the ass.
because a lot of the times to get to pipe work and stuff and to get to fittings, you are working in a real small
that's what we've
space.
got there. Now that's got to come up.
Yeah.
So we've got to figure out roughly where that one is, which I think is about there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mind you, we drop the floor down, can't we now? Yeah?
Okay. Like that.
If I go in here, take that side, take that side.
No, I've got it the wrong way around.
Oh, sorry, you turned it.
No, it's me. I got it the wrong way around.
Is that right there? Right, you lift your end up, we'll slide him in under there.
That's how it should be, like that.
Lovely jubbly.
Should be.
Washer for you, Lee.
Yeah. Split washer.
Yeah, have you got a vacuum there, Lee?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be cut out there then. So that's good.
It's not going to move.
This.
That's solid.
Yeah.
That
Then we
waste.
got
That's brilliant.
straight
That
connector
is.
going in there, look.
Yeah.
When we get the straight connector and we'll stick the silicone round the straight connector and slide it in there,
Yeah.
and that will set that up a treat then.
Connector's next to you.
Yeah, that's good. That's the reducer there.
That's the reducer.
So we've got
in
to
there.
glue all that together.
Yeah, so I'll get the stuff I just bought.
Yeah.
Where did I put that? Somewhere.
Glue all that together. That bit of water pipe.
With the
we've
rest
got
of
a
all
bit
the
glued in
rubbish.
there. I'm going to set that one up like that, Lee, to the top, so it leaves water in the bottom. Rather than turning it around like that, or do you reckon turn it around like that and have the water sucked right out? Because you're going to have a certain amount left in the P-trap there, I think. Or maybe not. No, I think put it around like that, suck it right out.
Yeah.
Yep. So we'll set that one to the bottom.
Oh, that stuff's stinky.
I used to like it. I always think when you're younger that you like the smell of these sort of things. I think it's when you get older that you don't.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
smell.
so-
It smells so toxic when you get older. When you're younger, it smells. I don't know.
Well, I used to do a lot of air modelling when I was younger. And
Oh yeah, I like the Airfix.
the
little
Airfix glues and all
Yeah,
that
yeah,
sort
I
of
used
stuff
to.
used to.
Yeah.
That used to. But then the guys I used to do air modelling with, they used to make sure that you couldn't sniff it, like, you know. They always supervised you when you were doing the doping. Because that can be quite addictive, that stuff. That's that one. And we need the rubber pipe. I don't know if we'll get the rubber pipe on with or the water in from the sea, and it goes through the engine, and then they pump it back out through the exhaust pipe. Right? Where there's a bit of heat-proof, flexible pipe that connects the engine to the exhaust pipe system.
Yeah.
Right? And that's where the water comes out there, yeah? Well, the reason why they double Jubilee clip that is because they have a piece of pipe that goes on like that, and then they have a bigger pipe further back, and that's got Jubilee clips on, right? Yeah. If that pipe, if you're in the sea, a rough sea, you're a fishing trawler and you're out in force 9 gales, and that pipe breaks, it pumps water from the sea inside the boat at a rapid rate.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what they do is they shut the engine down, they pull that big pipe over the top, and then they Jubilee clip that pipe over the pipe, right? Which seals the split in the pipe. That's a safety feature. That's an old crutch of double Jubilee clipping pipes on a boat. Who the fucking hell brought it into narrow boat skin fittings? I really don't know, but there you go. I don't know do you fail the safety test if you haven't got double Jubilee?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
It's bizarre, isn't it? I've got about 100 on that front water tank.
Black Grandad, but I think you got shares in Jubilee clips. I think he runs a Jubilee clip business.
Dave, you just got another beep when you were saying that.
A beep?
A beep?
What was that for?
Because you swore.
Hey?
Because you swore.
Did I swear?
The slide actually was one day I really lost it.
Lucky enough, Thomas was editing then, so he managed to edit out all the swear words.
There you go. That's that one there. That's all pretty. Push that in as far as it can go. Make sure you're nice and synchronised. That goes there. That comes in here. That's really good, isn't it?
So if I was to lift that up, Dave, so if I was to lift,
That's him. Can you tighten that one up first, Lee? If we got a piece of wood and you put a piece of wood across there, we got a block of wood in. If you hold in there, flat hand, push down on that.
yeah,
Right, bring him up there.
yeah,
I think that's where he is. That's not bad, is it?
no,
I think actually, turn him a little bit. See that? See?
yeah,
It doesn't take much of an angle, does it,
no,
to bugger that up?
mm.
That's him there.
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah, and once there's nothing, is there?
So we've got bags of movement forward and back.
Yeah,
Let's see if this bloody thing will behave itself.
I think it'd be easy.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Right. Yeah. So now when we fix that up, we drop the shower tray in there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's nice and levelish.
yeah,
and you can get your hand in there and move it about a bit like that. But that just allows that they're nice and tight, yeah, no leaking out of there, and then we can adjust that.
I'm just asking a question. I don't know what you do.
No, because if you put it together properly,
yeah, no, I'm
you
not.
can trust that it's not going to leak. Yeah.
I just
I mean,
didn't know if that's what you did with yours.
These, no, I didn't do mine until I switched it on, and the only leak I had on mine was when I got the water tank. Because with the water tanks, if you leave a water tank empty and sealed up, and it gets hot outside the sun, then the copper will expand. It heats the air up inside, and the pressure inside the tank will get bigger and bigger and bigger, and it will split the tank. So the first thing I always do when I get a tank or anything that's sealed, normally there's a release valve or something in there.
Yeah.
I undo it so that it's loose. So the drain tap on the side of the tank, I undone it so it's fully open.
Yeah.
When I switch the water on, well, I've got stop taps. I've got stop taps in the bathroom, which stops both pipes there.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I'll switch them on and then check all the taps in the bathroom. No leaks, perfect, yeah?
Yeah.
Then go to the kitchen, turn them on, no taps, no leaks, perfect, Dave's brilliant. Then I'll switch the last one on, which is a right pain in the ass because a little screwdriver one like that switches it on, I go like that and I go, I can hear water running. And then when I looked in under the, of course I got me lithium battery, that side, and I use this sort of water running, I lift up the stairs and there's water all over the place.
Oh no.
So then I'll switch it off, but it doesn't stop, does it? Because it pressurised the thing which is still pumping it. So I got my hand in there holding it to try and stop the water from coming over onto the battery. There's water everywhere.
So well, gulpers going on.
Only reason we're mounting it on the board is because it's easier to handle than trying to mount it onto the solid wall, like, you know. Keep them in line with the. The other thing I was going to do is pack them at the top.
Pack what at the top?
Well gulper.
Why's that?
Two reasons. One, because it's going to help with the cooling maybe in the pump. And the other reason is it because this wall lies back, I'm not sure it'll have a effect on the diaphragm pump. Come up here, little son.
This when I turn the camera off because some choice words start coming out.
That's him. There. There. Behind the door, so that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we couldn't pop it out the bottom, innit, really?
Yeah, let's have loads of holes down the bottom.
Yeah, no problem.
Right, so Dave's done some more magic. So we've got the well gulper in position now. We've moved it back. Reason being, because we're going to have a door on here, and we don't want to be bringing the skin fitting out here, which it would have done had we had it here. So we've pushed it back, so what will happen now is it will be behind here, and then we'll just take it out up here somewhere. So it'll be like that.
So it just pumps water out through there, does it?
Yeah, just go straight out of there. So that gives, and then obviously that will be behind there then, so that's clear of there. As you can see, the shower tray is in situ. So we fitted the trap. So the trap which you saw being put together is now all under and Jubilee clipped to the other side of the well gulper. So it's tube clipped down there.
Oh, I can't see.
Oh.
Don't worry.
It's Jubilee clipped down the bottom.
Yeah.
And then the other side of the well gulper over there.
Just go through the
so the waste.
that
So there's so what you got you saw Dave do earlier on the underside of the tray is glue one of the what do you call it?
Rubber seal.
Rubber seals. So that's all glued in there. So that when this is taken off, that will remain in place, because what happens once you take all this off, as the trap drops down, the washer disappears and you can't find it. Well, it's difficult to get it. So when that drops out, if you've got to change it for anything, that will stay in place. So that the rest of that's all in. Now before you screw this top section in,
with the rubber seal that goes on top.
Yeah, so this top section here fits to the piece that's underneath. So you screw that in. But underneath this top section here is another thin rubber washer, which sits obviously underneath this bit of plastic here. But that one, as Dave's been explaining, is the one that people get wrong. What they do is they don't lubricate it at all. They just fit it dry, and when you start to tighten it up, it causes a bit of friction, which can potentially rip it, and then obviously you've got the chance of water leaking out. So what Dave's done is he's put a bit of fairy liquid around it, so underneath it, the underside of this, and then the opposite side of it, smeared a little bit of that, so when you tighten it up, it smoothly moves, so you don't get any friction in it, so it just tightens up nice,
doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah. So that's how that's done. So that's left as it is. The next part was just to fit the shower tray to the plasterboard there. So there's just been some silicone. We pulled the plastic up here away, and then the silicone in behind. And I'll leave Dave to explain why that's done like that.
We sealed up the first seal on the shower tray is the shower tray to the plasterboard fully. The full depth of that shower tray is silicone to this plasterboard. So any water coming down here, if it gets in behind the tiles, which it shouldn't do, if it gets in behind the tiles, it can't go down in under and start penetrating the plasterboard. So that's the first seal we got. And then our second seal, we'll put the tiling on. This will be sized tomorrow with that creamy painting system that I showed you last time when we done the fire. Then the tiles will go on, and then we prop that up 5mm of tiles off of this top of the shower tray there, and like that. So we prop them up 5mm, so there's a gap between the tile and the shower tray of 5mm. What that does is, if a floor moves or anything bangs about on the boat, it's not going to pop your tiles off. Because if the tile's tight to the top of the shower tray and something happens, you hit something in the bottom and it comes up like that, it's going to knock your tiles off.
Yeah.
So by leaving that 5mm gap there, it does that, and also it gives us a secondary seal then, because we can then fill that right up with a clear silicone all the way around. That's the first seal, and then the second seal we'll do with a white silicone, which is a finishing seal, and then that's the same time as we'll seal up the corner there.
Yeah.
That one will get sealed, and then anything else that goes on, the aluminium U-channel and that frame goes on, that's all sealed with a clear silicone. Yeah, but Lee will explain why the bit that people do wrong on what causes the most amount of links with the shower tray is the fact that they put a 40mm pipe out, X amount long, with a 90-degree oval or whatever, and they don't fix that pipe, they just leave it hanging in the wind. And what that does is, over time, the weight and things will do, and it pulls down, and what it does is, it starts opening up that rubber seal at the front here, because it tips this fitting down like that. So you got it level like that, it tips it down, and then water starts seeping out of here. And that's where you get 90% of shower leaks that I've investigated, is because the 40mm pipe's not secured the other end. So what we've done is, here, if you put your video down there, can you see that bit of white pipe right down the bottom? Yeah. There's the white pipe coming out of there. We fixed a piece of ply in under that batten there, and then we drilled a 40mm hole in it, so the pipe comes through it, and then we siliconed the pipe in the hole. So that pipe is absolutely solid. It can't jump about.
Right.
So secure your 40mm pipe on the end.
Okay.
And then you won't get any trouble at all with that waste. That's it.
So yeah, there's today's lesson.
I hope you've all got a pen and paper and taking notes.
If you just make sure, use a bit of lubricant on all your rubber seals, screw them up, no
Yep.
problem.
Okay.
Last a lifetime.
Yeah. So yes, there's no silicone that's gone in anywhere near that waste, and that's what you were saying.
Yeah,
People
if
do.
you start siliconing seals in and putting silicone on seals and all this stuff, you want to hide into nothing. It's gonna mess it up. They spend thousands, billions of pounds on investigating the best way to seal that, and in the instructions it doesn't say squirt silicone all over the seals because the rubber seals are there, and yeah, just a little bit of lube. That's where the big mistake is made, when not lubricating that rubber seal, and then when you're trying to tighten it up, it's a bit like when you rub your hand up something. It's all like sticky. Put a bit of lubricant on it.
Yeah, so it rolls up a little bit
Yeah.
as you're going
Yeah.
round. So,
Yeah.
but it can't do that because
Yeah.
it's lubricated.
It will sort of like
So that's-
Oh, got ya.
Direction.
Anyway, that's it.
Yeah.
So we'll leave it at that today, and then tomorrow we're going to start tiling.
Hooray! See you tomorrow.
See ya.